So there we go. That intro is being changed as we start to the official name is now going to be Jez is Arsenal. I'm shortening it, make it easier for people to find me. Connor is working on it as we speak. So big up to Connor, CMO, top fella, man, top fella. Anyway, let's get into this. Lawrence, how you doing, my friend? First time on my channel. Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me. Yeah, feeling great because I just heard that Man United got beat by an Asian All-Star team today in a post-season friendly. So life is great so far.
Well, yeah, unlucky Man United. Yeah. Yes. So, Aaron, mate, how you doing, my friend?
Yeah, now all good, mate. Looking forward to probably coming last today. I don't mind that though. It's all about the participation. I'm an Arsenal fan. It's all about participating. We don't need to have winners here. It's all about participating. So I'm quite happy with that.
What phase are you in? That's the thing.
Yeah, 0.5. Yeah. 0.5. So, you got to give me some time. It's all about the next one. Next quiz. That's what I am, an Arsenal fan. It's not this quiz I win. It'll be the next one, yeah? Then the next one, then the next one, then the next one. So, yeah, we don't do winning here over here. So, big up to everyone, man. Big up chat. Big up panel. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, welcome, mate. Welcome. Kyle, the only man that's actually taken the crown from Kenny. So, how you doing, my friend?
Yeah, all good, Jez. Thanks for inviting me on the quiz, especially with a great panel like we have here in front of us. Big up to the chat. And I'd just like to say thanks everyone for subscribing. I'm 20 away from 500, Jez. So the channel is going good. And big up to you all. Big community. Thank you.
Come on,
yeah, mate. Welcome. As always, Shane, you're the first time. Actually, yeah. This is the biggest question. This is the most amount of challenges we've had in one show, to be fair. Shane, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, all good. Yeah, delighted to be here. First time doing the quiz and looking forward to it. I'd just like to put the rumours to rest that I said that I was going to take the crown. Absolute lies, man. Spread by Aaron. No. Started by Lee and spread by Aaron. I never said no such thing. I'm just here to take part, guys. I'm here to take part, guys. Small margins.
Your fingers in your ear because the things he was saying were just terrible.
I've heard that going on. That's the thing.
Putting them to rest. Rumours, nasty rumours.
I've seen it on Betfred today, man. I've seen it. Out there. Kenny Ken, mate, as always, the current king challenger. How you doing, my mate? How you doing?
Well, I'm looking forward to this as well because it's a big day, thankfully, we've got a European Cup final where we can support the opposition other than the English side. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. But the quiz I'm looking forward to as well. The thing is, I don't know what it's. Oh, it's an Arsenal quiz. Bloody hell. Arsenal, end of season Arsenal quiz. I thought it was going to be a whole Premiership quiz because I tried to do a bit of revision on the whole Premiership quiz. But if it's an Arsenal quiz, God help me. Because I should have asked you in advance, what are we doing a total football quiz? But you're just down on Arsenal.
Yeah, well, the only reason I've done that is because in the past we've had like a couple of other not Arsenal fans, so it's not fair to just do it. But this, because you're all Arsenal.
Yeah, it's good. True. So yeah,
just stick to that. At the end of the day. I'm going to try and keep up with the chat as best I can. But it's going to be tricky because I've got to read the questions out and for these guys. But thank you, AFC Vigilante, putting all the links out. As always, top man. Thank you for that, buddy. Right. If you're ready, question one. Question one, gentlemen. Here we go. Eyes down. So, how many times has Highbury been used as a neutral FA Cup semi-final ground? And I did actually put this out there a few weeks ago, actually. Big up, Donna. So I'll repeat it. How many times has Highbury used as a neutral FA Cup semi-final ground? It was used predominantly for London club semi-finals, a bit like Stamford Bridge was. as well. Big up Hendo. Even Jez, the Arsenal history war, Lawrence, Aaron, Shane, Kenny, Shane, Kyle, and all in the chat. Big up, gentlemen. Right. Are we okay? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Question 2. Who were Arsenal's first FA Cup semi-final opponents? If you can name the team in the year,
Oh, Jesus
2
Christ.
points for each. Name the year and the team, you get 2 points for each part of that. So that's 4 points in total, basically.
Can you put the season down, or does it have to be the year? The exact year, obviously, that you'd won it.
Well, it's that season.
Because I can't. Yeah, all right, sweet.
That season and their opponents. So yeah, topside hybrid, mate. Even gents settling in for this one. Yeah, big up, man. Hope you got a pen and paper. Big up, Mama. Hope you're well. Just say bonsoir from over here. It's been hot here today. Bloody hot. Topside hybrid, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for everyone's channels. Yeah, please do that, man. Please do that. I'll have to say thank you to everybody that's got me to 7K.
Just Jezza.
Subs are going up daily, so thank you very much for that one. That's a big bonus. No, Donna, I've still got the red wine. I've got the red wine here. Cheers. Bon appetit. Right. Number 3 question. How many times have Arsenal played FA Cup semi-finals, including replays?
Ah,
Jesus. 1, 2.
I'll repeat that because it's a tricky one. How many times have Arsenal played FA Cup semi-finals, including replays, in London?
in London.
Just in
In
London.
London.
Just in London.
Purely London.
Shit. All right,
How
well,
many
that's
FA
definitely
Cup
not right.
semi-finals, including replays? That's the key part of it, in London. In London.
Okay, that's a good question.
Yeah,
Ooh.
might have a little bit more of a think of that.
Big up, Gavin. Big up, Mr. Waffle. Mama's on the case. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. I'll give you a couple of more minutes to think about that one. It's a tricky one. You have to get your fingers out, count it. Oh, that was devious, Jez. No, it's actually a fair question. Big up views on sports, man. Go and support views on sports. New channel, getting it out there. Find
The ice cream van. I'll have a 99, please, Jez.
I'll get 99s in all round. They might have melted by the time you get to you, though. Right, we're ready. Right, okay. Question 4. Right, question 4. May 2006, Pires left Arsenal for which club? Robert Pires, 2006. Sad day that was.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Big up to the panel. Big up to you, my friend. Thank you for joining, as always. Yeah, so
that team got disbanded way too quick, and that was one of the one of the reasons why we could have gave him a 2-year deal.
I think he wanted to leave after being subbed off in the Champions League final.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I sort of don't sort of blame him really. I think.
Right, question 5.
Yeah.
You gentlemen, what was David O'Leary's nickname at Arsenal? I'll give you a clue. It was to do with his long legs. Do, 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 do. Dolly, yeah. Arsenal fans are a weird bunch, I'm afraid, saying that the Europa League isn't a real trophy yet. Well, they're just idiots,
Yeah.
to be fair. But anyway, let's concentrate on the quiz. You can't distract the challengers. Can't distract them. Right, have you got that one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Question six. I didn't know this one, actually. Freddie Ljungberg suffered with an injury throughout his career. What was it that caused him this problem? I'd say it's more of an issue than an injury, but it did cause him a lot of grief and problems. Freddie Ljungberg in his Arsenal career. Yes, Mama says, please smash the likes up and subscribe if you are new to all the channels as well, please.
Tell you what, one thing I will say, Jez, I don't know that one, but I am quite keen. There's a couple of questions I'm really keen to know the answer of, just for knowledge purpose.
Great
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it, isn't it? Yeah,
just
yeah.
for knowledge purpose. Yeah, that is a good thing about it. Yeah, there's two I definitely don't know. Absolutely don't. I'm quite keen to know, and that's one of them.
Well, I was doing a quiz the other week. This question came up. I went, oh, I didn't know that one. Okay, so I thought I'd throw it in here. See if you gentlemen know the answer. So, question 7. Sol Campbell joined Arsenal for the second time in January 2010. Which club did he join from?
Ooh.
I'll repeat it. Sol Campbell joined Arsenal for the second time in January 2010. Which club did he join from? Okay. Ready? Question 8. What honour was given to Bertie Mee, awarded by Her Majesty the Queen, RIP? So, what honour was Bertie Mee awarded by Her Majesty the Queen?
Right.
If you can name the award and the year, then there's 2 points, 2 points. So it'd be 4 in total if you get it right.
And what? Sorry, the year
And the award.
What award it was, and what year it was. So that'd be 4 points if total. Right. Okay. Question 9. Arsenal beat Anderlecht over 2 legs to win the Intercities Fairs Cup, which people actually don't accept as a European trophy. Some people. Hey, there we go. What was the score? First leg away and the home leg. First game, Arsenal played away at Anderlecht in the first leg. And
Do we get a bonus point for if we get the aggregate score?
yeah, I'll give you a bonus point if you get the aggregate score as well. You've got to get both home and away first.
Okay.
Yeah, you can, man, but don't do it straight away. Wait until I move to the next question. All right. It's all participation. That's it's all part of you guys in the chat as well. Part of you have a laugh and a giggle. Okay, then question 10. What game was Unai Emery's first win in the Premier League against what team? Where was it, and what was the score? His first Premier League win, not game. His first win.
Yeah, because you could get. I instantly went game, and then I was, oh no.
Yeah, I've
You know
got
what I mean?
there. Yeah. I think I've done the same thing as you, Shane. There.
Jesus Christ.
Pick up Mama for putting all the links out. Thank you, Mama. Absolute legend.
Jess has gone nuclear with the questions, you know that.
Nah, you know that one. I know you know that one. What would we do without Mama, honestly? I'll give you a few seconds to think about it.
Do you just want the name of the team or the score?
I want to know the name of the team, 2 points.
Yeah.
Was it home or away, 2 points, and the score for 2 points? Be up Andrew Bourne. Be up to you, my friend. Light Thief. It used to be Bike Thief, didn't it? Look forward.
Yeah, he's switching it now every few weeks.
Views and Sports. This is brilliant. Defo should do more. Yeah, I should do quite a few of them, but I haven't lately. Rob Yell. Well, so far I've got 0. Big up, Jez. No, you haven't. Right, gentlemen, are we ready?
In my head. Fuck's sake. I'm just gonna guess.
Right, first round. 2 points. Right, Mark, keep a list of your points, all right? How many times was Highbury used as a neutral FA Cup semi-final ground?
12.
Oh, boom! I guessed it. I love
4.
Guess
4.
12. Oh, sorry. I thought 12 was right. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. I've guessed 12. Oh, it is
I've just guessed 12.
Yeah.
You done the same?
Yeah.
Oh, that's buzzing.
It's
Boy,
12.
I'll take that.
Right. Okay. I did actually say it about 3 weeks ago, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Question
What
2.
was the answer? What was the
12.
answer?
12.
12.
Oh, fuck.
Well, yeah, he said it in my chat the other day. That's how I knew it.
Okay.
I counted backwards from 92 onwards. I counted backwards.
You see, the funny thing is, Kenny, when Jezza put it in my chat the other day, I said none. I said, no, I don't think it ever was. And he said, no, it was before the 50s or something like that. It was in around the 50s. And then he said, so that's what was in my head. Well,
what a nice guy am I that I'll give you clues. There you go.
There you go. Come on.
Question 2. Who were Arsenal's first FA Cup semi-final opponents? If you can name the team and the year. Any answers?
No.
Yeah, I had the year 29-30, but
I've got the year, but I'm not sure about the team. I said 1927, and I put down the team as Man United.
You know what I put down? 1927 Portsmouth. That's a guess.
yeah, I went 29-30 Preston North
same.
End again, I guess.
I
was just going by the first year they won it. I said maybe that was the first time they got to the semi, so I just...
Oh, yeah, it's 1925.
It's just our first ever trophy, isn't it, Shane?
You're all miles out, man. I can't believe that. It was Newcastle United in 1906.
Oh,
we were miles off. Miles off.
I'm not that old, Jez.
So just quickly, how many points per thing? So you know the 12 one, was that just 1 point?
That was 2, wasn't it?
Oh, that was 2 points, is it? The first question one was just was it 2 points or 1 point?
2 points.
2. All right.
2.
Yeah.
All
And obviously,
points.
I got none with that one. I was miles off.
Oh dear, nobody got that one. Okay.
Horrendous. What was the answer? Sorry, just so I can write it down.
Newcastle United 1906.
1906.
Lost. They lost one. They lost
I
one.
was only 24 years old.
I thought you was going to say he was only 24 years old then, Shane.
I was only 24 years off the answer. I was 24 years off the answer, man.
That was the year my
Put
granddad.
words in my mouth again, Aaron.
1906. That was the year my granddad was born. Anyway, let's
Well-
move on. Question 3. How many times have Arsenal played FA Cup semi-finals, including replays in London?
Yeah, I just guessed this.
9.
Well.
I guess 6.
I guess 10.
Who said 9?
Lawrence.
I did.
Lawrence.
Well done. Correct.
That was one off.
I got 8. I put that 8 on one off.
Oh, that was all. I was one above.
Is that 2 points or 1 point?
That's me too for that, sure.
Sure.
2 points, man.
What did you have, Kyle?
I put down 11.
Hey,
11. We were close enough.
you know what? I included the ones at Wembley because obviously that's in London, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Wembley,
what I did.
Stamford Bridge. I'll count backwards.
Oh, fucking course. Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, but he worked them out, you see. I just guessed. Kenny actually went
Well,
through them in his head, man. That's
So
astonishing.
yeah, the first
I was one out.
The first
but I
semi-final
went
I won.
backwards.
Got Orient at
the
Stamford.
first
Bridge.
semi-final I went to was when we played Orient at Stamford Bridge.
There you go.
1978, innit?
I was there for that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So anybody got that right? That's 2 points for that one.
It's only Lawrence, I
Right.
think.
4. May 2006. Pires left Arsenal for which club? Villarreal.
Villarreal.
Yeah, got that.
Yeah. Got that. 2 points again.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
2 points, man. They're all 2 points.
Okay.
Question 5. What was David O'Leary's nickname?
Spider.
Spider.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
2
2
ones has
points
saved
for that.
me, I think.
Question 6. Now, this is what I didn't know this. Freddie Ljungberg suffered with injuries throughout his career at Arsenal. Now, what was the problem?
Was it something to do with his heart, Jace, was it?
You're very close, but
I
not.
guess asthma.
I put that heart.
Asthma.
I guess asthma.
Tony
No.
had a
No.
No, you're very close.
is it a murmur? Is that what you call it?
In
In his
China?
heart or something?
It was due to blood poisoning by his large tattoos.
Aye.
Ah.
Really?
Ooh.
I didn't know that.
I think no,
Yeah.
that blood poisoning.
Blood poisoning.
I'll tell you what, to be
That's
fair,
interesting, that.
if you put down heart trouble, I'll give you a point. I'll give you a point for your
Okay,
close.
yeah. So I put that heart trouble, but yeah.
Yeah, but I put asthma / heart trouble.
Oh, so we get it for heart trouble, do we?
Yeah, I put that heart.
Get heart trouble, not
Right, I'll
asthma.
take that.
That's
Damn.
what to do with your lungs.
I had heart murmur as well, like Kyle. I had heart murmur, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, question 7. Sol Campbell joined Arsenal for the second time in January 2010. Which club did he join from?
Portsmouth.
Not County.
Pompey.
Notts County.
Not County.
Correct. 2 points.
That's-
If he got not
Yeah.
one.
I didn't fucking think
He
of
went
it.
to Notts County for about 2 games and then he left and came to
Yeah, I wasn't sure what. Yeah, that was when Sven was the manager, wasn't it?
No, he left us for Portsmouth, didn't it? The second time, innit?
Yeah, and then he went to Notts County and then he came back to us.
That's where I got the Portsmouth.
No, he
That's where I
joined.
got Portsmouth.
he joined-
No,
Yeah,
Notts County.
same.
Notts County. That's
He
why
left
they
us
had
the
you out.
first
He's only
time
played
for
2 games or
Portsmouth.
something for them.
Yeah.
He
He
left
left
us the
us
first time,
first
but then he
time for
joined us.
Portsmouth.
Yeah, but it was who did he join us from? And he joined us back from
Yeah.
Notts County.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, last one, number 10. On
Oh,
no,
we
But
got
what about
8.
39?
no, hang on.
Oh, no.
Look at that wrong. Question 9.
Seven.
No, hang on. Where are we going?
Now, what about,
No, 8.
Eight.
hold on
yeah.
a minute.
Sorry. Question
Question
8.
8.
Question 8. What honour was Bertie Mee awarded by Her Majesty the Queen?
The OBE, was it?
Yeah.
M-
Okay.
MBE.
Can you name
OBE, I
it?
think, was it?
I put
1972?
Yeah.
Yes.
1972 I have.
Was it?
I might 72.
OBE
It's got-
72?
No.
No!
What year?
Obviously.
What
It was
was
the OBE for services for football in 1984.
Oh, no,
What
come
the
on,
OBE?
sure, it was the year after the...
What?
We get- not- all right,
We
OBE.
still get a point for
If you got
though,
OBE,
don't we?
you get 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I got the year wrong. Did you get the year wrong as well,
What
Kenny?
was-
Did you?
I
That's
got the
right.
year wrong.
He went to
I'm
Watford.
sorry.
He went to Watford afterwards, didn't he? And he was head of their youth program. So yeah, it wasn't what he did at Arsenal; it's what he did at Watford as well.
Right, okay, yeah. Because I just presumed
Yeah,
straight
what-
after the
what
double he
about-
got it. They normally do that.
What award did he get?
MBE.
OBE.
An OBE.
MBE
OBE.
MBE or
OBE.
OBE?
Oh,
OBE. 1984. Well done, Hendon. Yeah, it was toxins in the tattoos. Yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently,
points for
what
OBE,
he did, he used to
yeah.
go to a dodgy tattoo parlor in East London, and the needles weren't apparently
Weren't sterilised.
So, yeah, a lot of people getting it right though. Right, okay, 2 points for each section, OBE and 90 and 84. If you got OBE, you got 2 points.
Great. Yeah,
Right,
I got
question
that.
9.
I see it, yeah.
Arsenal beat Anderlecht over 2 legs to win the Intercities Fairs Cup.
I got
What was the
3-0,
Lost it.
3-1, 4-3 on aggregate to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same here.
Yeah, that's all.
3-1,
Lost the first leg 3-0.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, lost the first leg 3-1 and won the second leg 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0.
Yeah.
And then 4-3 aggregate.
So
3-1 away and 3-0 home.
Yeah.
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 4-3 and yeah.
so how many points do we get if we get all 3 right?
We get,
Well, the aggregate is, if you have to both the scores, you have the aggregate anyway.
Yeah. But if you got the
Yeah,
both
yeah.
scores
Yeah.
right, I suppose, technically.
if you
wouldn't
got
Yeah.
3,
Oh, sorry.
it?
I
We all
get you.
did. Yeah.
Yeah,
3-1
yeah.
and
Just how
3-0.
many points do we get for that if we got it right?
3-1 plus 3-0, you got 4 points.
4-3.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
4
4
points.
So if you got them all right, you got
What
4
about if we
points.
got
Yeah?
the aggregate? You don't get an extra 2 points for the aggregate as well?
No,
But
because
that's just doing maths, like, because if
Okay.
you got the 2 scores right, you got the. Yeah.
it's there.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
So, yeah, there we go. That's that one. Right, number 10. What game was Unai Emery's first win in the Premier League? Now, this one is 6 points if you get it right. The team, anybody got the team?
West Ham,
I'll give
Yeah,
it Burnley.
West Ham.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
was it?
Emirates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Score?
2-1.
2-1, wasn't it?
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. That's it.
3-1, I had 2-1. Shit.
Yeah. You know, because I went to the first game of the season. We lost to Man City 2-0, and then I went to the away game against Chelsea. We lost 3-2. Although we were behind, we were 2-0 behind, and then was it Mkhitaryan and Iwobi made it, got it to 2-2.
Let me that one in again. Yeah.
Right, total your points up, and I will make a note of them. So
for the last one, it was just the team, though. Did we have to get the score? It was just who we played in the number 10, wasn't it? It wasn't the score. That was just us talking.
well, if you got the team, 2
Yeah.
points. If you got the fact it was at home, it was 2 points, and if you get it the score, that's total of 6 points.
Right.
Well, I got that it was at home, Jez. Can I have 2 points for that?
Say again?
No, I got the team wrong, but I'm assuming just because I put it as at Emirates, I don't get 2 points for that.
Yeah, you can have 2 points for that. You got it home.
Oh, do you know what? I'll fucking take it.
Right, tell me
20
your total.
points. 20.
Shane's got 20.
15.
I think I'll count again. 2, 4, 6, 8,
who's
10,
15?
12.
Yeah,
Kyle.
me, Jace, 15.
You can't have 15. You've got to be even numbers, man.
No,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
one for the, you told me the 1
Oh yeah,
point
because
for
you
Hard
gave
Rock
us 1 point for the heart, didn't
for
you?
Freddie
Oh,
Lombard.
yeah.
Okay, so then I have 19. I have 19 then, Jez. I had marked that as
Sorry,
2.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
Beg your
Yeah.
pardon.
I've got 19.
19 as well, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
I got 16.
Lawrence is on 16. Aaron?
I got 14.
Oh, it's all close. Bloody hell.
Mm.
Right, that's round 1, gentlemen. Round
How
1.
much has Cole got? Cole, how many you get?
15.
Oh,
15.
Right, okay. At the moment, we have Shane and nose ahead.
No, I'm 19, Jezza, because I had given 2 for the Art Murmur by mistake. So I'm 19. I didn't know it was 1 point. That's my fault. I'm 19 as well.
I've got you as 20, Shane.
No, because I had marked down 2 points for Heart Murmur, and then someone said no, he'd only given 1. I thought it was 2, so I only got 1 for the Heart Murmur question.
Right, hang
For
on.
the Freddie Lombard question.
So it's Kenny 19, Shane 19, Kyle 15, Lawrence 16, Aaron 14. So it's pretty tight, guys. It's pretty tight. Right. Are we ready? Question 11?
Yeah.
Right. Alan Sunderland joined November 77 from what club and how much? I'll give you 10,000 either way here.
All right.
I'm not going to get the money down. No way. So you get 4 points if you get the club, and then you also get the fee. Is that right?
If you get the team, if you get the club,
Yeah.
and how
Yeah,
much Arsenal paid, then you get 4 points.
Yeah. But I still get 2 if you get the club, because I don't know how much the fee was.
Your dad's in the chat, by the way, mate.
Yeah. He's winding up as usual. Big up, Dad.
Yeah. Anyway, God, it's bloody hot in here, man. Fucking sun coming through the window. Shit.
How much did you say you'd give either way? Because I'm gonna have a little guess at the money. I don't know what it is.
You may as well have a shot at
either way.
it.
Did you say? Yeah.
I'll give you 10k either way.
Yeah.
Of what it is on that one. Right. Okay. Number 12. What club? Hey,
Evening, my dear.
what club did Lacazette sign from? CPT Guna 07. Big up, man. Hope you're well. Hope you're well.
Hi, Donna.
Richard said he did think
Hi,
it went.
Donna.
Big up, Donna.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Right. Okay. Good with that one?
Yeah.
It's an easy one. 13. Right. What is the highest attendance at Highbury? I want the number, the year, and what club. And I'll give you for the number, I'll give you 100 either way. This is well known, this question. This is well known as an Arsenal fan. The highest attendance ever at Highbury, the year and the club we were playing against. And look, I mean, this is the first game ever. Give you a clue on this one. It's the first ever game on BBC.
TV or radio?
TV, man. And radio. Jeez, I'm going to have to do something this. Oh, man, that sun's killing me, man. Jeez.
Was it raining near you?
Hey?
No. Was it raining today?
Not where I am, man. It's boiling.
All day?
France.
Oh, you're in France. That's right. But
Yeah.
France of England, it was pissing it down.
It was pissing down yesterday, but today, Jesus Christ, it's proper hot. Anyway, let's move on.
We've got a Spurs fan, Donna Cullen, reminding us that they won Europa League winner 24-25.
Nice one.
Yeah, I saw that. It's deadly, isn't it?
Big up AFC Vigilante once again, sticking the links out for all these wonderful people. Please go and look at their channels and of course Kenny Ken on Instagram. Anyway, let's move on. Most of these before my time. Yeah, they probably are right. I
think Donna Cullen's a troll.
Let's move on. Let's move on. This is I'm going to lose where I am otherwise. Hang on, let me just double check here. I'm trying to control the chat, and this is a bloody nightmare, man. Anyway, question 14. Now, what stand at Highbury is a grade 2 listed building? What stand? It's still there.
Wrote it in the wrong one.
It's whether you get the right one or not. Okay, this is a break your heart question. Question 15. What was the name of the project to convert Highbury into flats? What was the name of the actual project?
Oh God.
That's a break your heart question, that one.
Oh, you know what? Just write something.
If you ever walk past the old Highbury, you'll see it. Anyway, question 16. Now, this will get you thinking. 1960, George Eastham joined Arsenal from which club that George Eastham had taken to court for denying his transfer request? First time in English football history, a player took a team to court.
God, oh, right. George Eastham.
Friday, mate. Idi Amin, it's Friday. But I'm doing a sneaky tomorrow night. I'm taking him at the mayor out for dinner tomorrow night to get in. I've got a little plan up my sleeve. I'll tell you about that at the end of the show. I did talk about it last night on Carl's Gunner's show about it. But hey, yeah, you've got to be sneaky in this world. Anyway, I'll repeat that. 1960, George Eastham joined Arsenal from which club that he had taken to court for denying his transfer request? First time in English history that a player had taken his home team to court. Right, question 17. What year did Arsenal join the Football League?
Oh, God.
And a bit of history background here. Arsenal were trying to form a division in the south of England, the South London division, but to stop that happening, the FA invited them to join the Football League. There you go. Yeah. No, I'm not going to give you another clue. It will give it away. Yeah. So, what year did Arsenal join the Football League? Question 18. 1910. Arsenal were nearly liquidated. The chairman of which London club formed a consortium to help them out of their problems? He bought shares in Arsenal, and I think I might be right in saying that that club still has shares in Arsenal. There's a certain Scottish club that does, Glasgow Rangers, but there we are. So, yeah, what was that club? So, question 19. Who was the first league opponents Wenger faced? Who was the first league Division 1 opponents Wenger faced?
You get a bonus point for the score.
One.
Hey?
Can we get a bonus point for the score?
No.
No, okay.
Jess, did you say Division 1 or Premier League?
Division 1. When Wenger first
Team.
Premier League.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, it's the Premier League, so Wenger's first game.
Premier League.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I beg your pardon.
I can see the stadium ground.
Yeah, I will, Ryan. Don't you worry about that, mate. I can be a devious bastard. Topside Highbury in person. Yep. That's why the FA always cheat us. Makes sense. Anyway, where are we now? Right. Question 20. What was the score of Wenger's last away match and who? So, what was the score of Wenger's last away match and who was the team? So, if you can tell me the team and the score, then that's 4 points in total. There we go. Let me know when you're ready, guys. We'll go back through the questions.
Yeah.
All I can think of is the last bloody game. I can't think of the away game. I've got the home one, obviously the last one, but I can't go back. Damn. That's annoying. Very annoying.
You ready?
Yeah, I concede. I can't get that one.
Right. Question 11 was Alan Sunderland joined in November 77 from what club and for how much? It was Wolverhampton Wanderers.
I knew it was Wolves, but I had to guess at it. I tried to just take a guess at the price.
Yeah, I got Wolves.
Yeah.
It was £220,000. If you got 200.
No, I had 1,000. I had 180,000.
I had 150.
I had 200,000.
Jez, I just wanted to take my 2 points for Wolves. I knew that. So
yeah.
I'm going to go what I know.
Yeah.
220 was the fee.
Yeah.
So take 2 points for Wolves.
Jez, I got 200.
Yes, that's a little bit out, mate. I said 10k either way.
You said 10k, yeah. That's why I knew it had to be a 20 or 30.
I'm just going to go answer the door. Answer the door, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. Okay, mate. I will wait for Kenny to come back, mate. We'll talk about ourselves. Obviously, he needs to know the answers on this one.
Disappointed with that last one, man. All I can see is that obviously the Burnley is last game, and I can't get his last away one. Doing me in that Wenger one. That really is. I'd expect myself to get that, but
there was two in that one. I couldn't even harbour a guess at. There was two that I couldn't even throw a guess at.
Yeah, I've got 2 blanks on mine. Yeah.
It's good though because the questions you get wrong, you're actually learning from it. You know,
learning as well. That's the beautiful thing.
Yeah.
The funny with the biggest attendance one, that was on one of the videos I had when I was young that I used to watch religiously. So that's embedded in my brain, man. So I had that one because it was on one of the VHS tapes that I used to watch about Arsenal history when I was a kid. I hope I'm right now at the time.
Yeah. Do you get super bonus points if you get the score line of that?
I don't know. I didn't know. I have the year, the team, and the attendance.
Yeah.
I think the attendance. I might be a bit off with the attendance.
If I get the score line right, but I get the attendance only ever so slightly wrong because
sorry about that.
Shane, what's the name of the tea lady?
Right, Kenny's back.
Shane?
The tea lady.
The
tea lady have no idea.
Where am I? I've lost myself.
Number 12. Like I said.
12.
What club? Question 12. What club did Lacazette sign from?
Yeah, Olympic
Lyon.
Lyon.
2 points.
Are you far from Lyon yourself, Jace?
Pardon?
Would you be far from Lyon yourself in France?
Not far away. No, about 110, I suppose. Up about 25 miles from Dijon.
Right.
Up the road. We're going there Sunday, actually. Going there Sunday. It's my birthday Saturday. So we're going to a really, really nice restaurant in Beaune. And then next day we're going to go up to Dijon. So that'd be nice. and it's getting, as the week goes on, it's getting hotter and hotter. Tuesday next week it's going to be up to about 35 here, which is too hot for me. Too hot for me. Right, okay. This question 13. What is the highest attendance at Highbury and year and club?
The year was 1935. The team was Sunderland.
Yeah.
And and I know it was 73,000, and then it's a 300 and something. So I just put, to catch it in between, because you said there's a couple of hundred leeway, I just put 73,400. I know it's lower than that, 73,300 and something, or 73,200 and something. I remember from when I was young, but I just went 73,400 just to sort of catch it in the middle.
I put 75. Fuck's sake.
I've got Sunderland. I've got 73,500, but I know it's not. It's
below that. It is below that. Yeah,
it's definitely below
around.
I'll tell you what, I'll be fair.
Yes. Because the scoreline was 0-0, I'm sure. Can you skim off a couple of hundred on the attendance for me? Yeah.
No.
I'll be fair. I'll be fair.
I got Sunderland, but I put down 82,000.
No,
I could be wrong now. I'm going by what I remember from that videotape.
The actual figure was 73,295. So if you said
you
said 73,500, you can have it.
Yeah, I said 400. Yeah, so
1935, and it was Sunderland. It was.
So you get 6 points then for all three, is it?
Yeah. If you get all, I mean, it's a tough question that. It was the first TV game on BBC.
Oh, I know now.
Anyway, question 14. So if you got all three parts of that, respectively, then get 6 points for that. Right, question 14. What stand at Highbury is a Grade 2 listed building?
I just harbored a guess.
Is East Stand?
East Stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got mine wrong.
Yeah.
This is where I started to trip up.
Yeah, I put clock end. I wasn't sure.
Okay, this is the heartbreak question. What was the name of the project to convert Highbury?
No idea.
No idea.
It's actually
Forward.
It is called it.
Forward.
No, it's Highbury Square.
No.
Yeah, I've got that. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I'll call it state because like one of the housing associations near me, we call Stadium Housing Project, but it's not. It's Highbury Square. It is, yeah.
I knew it was Highbury Square anyway. I just thought the project of building it was different. I knew that it was that, but I haven't wrote that down. I know I don't get the point for it.
The old North Bank.
I knew it was that
Highbury Square.
Yeah, I knew that anyway. I just thought the building project was different. Bloody.
It's right opposite the Arsenal tube station.
Yeah.
It's Highbury Square. Heartbreak question, but there we go. Never mind. Question 16. 1960, George Easton joined Arsenal from which club, which he had taken to court for them denying his transfer request? Newcastle United.
Yes.
Wrong again.
Yeah, same here. I can get that.
Yeah. First
You
time.
know, I only associate George Easton with us and Stoke. So you know what I mean.
True. That is true. Idi Amin, big tip to anyone Arsenal. Never listen to who was signing until they're wearing the kit. True. Complete BS from paid media. We're doing it again. Just pay the money for Kourakis. Yeah. Okay, let's go on. Question 17. What year did Arsenal join the Football League?
1889.
It was an iconic year, actually.
1889.
1914.
I've gone
No.
1903.
I've gone 02, yeah. No.
I just put down 1913. What's that?
1893.
Was it in the 1800s? Was it?
It was the year that Preston North End went invincible.
And what was that?
Okay.
And what year was it? 1893, did you say, Jez?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
First year that it
Miles
went beaten. First year of the Football League, actually. Anyway, there you go. Get 2 points if you get it. If you've got the year. Question 18. 1910, Arsenal were nearly liquidated. Chairman of which London club helped them to be saved in a consortium? Who were the team?
Fulham.
West Ham.
Fulham.
Fulham.
Have they still got shares in there? I'm sure
Yeah,
they have. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't really sort of think until you said, and I think they've still got shares in there. I was like, oh, I think I might know who that is.
Glasgow Rangers.
Yeah, when I knew, definitely knew the Glasgow. Yeah,
2
Pure
points.
guess. It was between West Ham and Fulham, and I guessed Fulham.
Mm.
So it was a pure
There you
guess.
you take it, Carl, mate.
Take it.
Question 19. Who was the first league opponents Wenger faced?
Blackburn.
Blackburn.
Blackburn 2-0. Ian Wright.
Yeah.
I can see the stadium.
Yeah, it was
You
Blackburn.
get 2 points, yeah?
Blackburn Rovers.
Mhm.
Blackburn Rovers.
We would.
Okay, question 20. What was the score of Wenger's last away match and who was it against?
Was it Huddersfield?
1-0. Huddersfield 1-0.
Huddersfield 1-0.
Didn't
You
get
always
that.
remember
Yeah.
that one.
So what was it? Is that 4 points?
Yeah.
So
No.
annoying.
Because for some reason, I had Brighton in my head, and then it was the jerseys, and I was going, oh, no. And then it came to me Huddersfield a bit later on.
Yeah. 4 points.
Oh, yeah. So is it 4 points for the score as well, is it? Or is
4
it just 2
points,
points for the team?
All questions are 2 points. If it's a 2-parter, 2 points, that's 4. If it's a 3-parter, you get 6.
But that last question, the Huddersfield one, was the score part of the question?
Huddersfield and the
Yeah.
score. Yes.
Yeah,
4.
okay, yeah, great.
Put your scores up, gentlemen. I'll make a note of them.
16 again.
Lawrence has got 16, so you're on 32 currently. Yeah, okay. Kenny,
18. Oh, sorry.
I got 20.
you got
Oh, no. He's pulled ahead.
20. Kyle,
16.
16. It's a tight race, this one. Aaron,
I've got 14 again.
it's a tight race, man. It's a tight race. Your knowledge, gentlemen, is amazing. Swear
You see,
down.
I looked out with the 6-pointer because that was just, like I said, it was on a video that I watched about 100 times when I was young. So it was just, I got 6 points for that one.
That last one would have put me right up there.
After these,
18.
I
But
wouldn't
I
get
didn't know
fucking
it.
after these
Annoying.
questions, right?
Fucking Huddersfield.
I would like top so high with the Chapman Commission. What the fuck off? Piss off. Was it 2 points for George Easton? Yes, it was. George, indeed. Well done. Right, question 21. This is so easy, man. So easy. How many FA Cups did Wenger win? Kenny, you're not thinking about it, are you?
No, he's not.
Come on, man. You went to most of the finals.
I think he's frozen, is he?
Yeah. I went to all of them fights. Well, no, I lied. No, I didn't. I missed one of them. Lot.
I went to the 2017 one.
No, I missed that. See, I didn't go to that.
Did you?
I didn't have a season ticket then.
Oh. Yeah, you'd just give it up, and a year or two, was it?
Right, question 22. Who did Arsenal beat in 2020 Community Shield? I want the team, the score, and how many penalties. So that's 6 points if you get all 3.
And say it again. So, and
The score of the match or the score of the penalties, Jez?
Who did Arsenal beat in 2020 Community Shield? I want the team. What was the score at 90 minutes? And what was the score in penalties? So if you get all 3, it's 6 points. Team, end of 90 minutes. So it's 2 points, 2 points, 2 points.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yep.
Right, 23. What year did Ray Parler make his debut? Oh, referee got VAR. -5 points for that, Jez. Take it off, whoever you want. Got a VAR decision here, gentlemen. Okay, 24. Which club did Alan Smith leave to join Arsenal? 2-pointer.
All right, so far.
This is a headbanger question, this next one. I'm going to give you a few minutes to think about this one.
You're stitching us right up here, Jez.
I don't honestly think many people are going to get this. I don't think so. But 25.
Someone just left there. Hold on, Jez, 1 second. I think Kyle's left there.
Oh, where's he gone?
I'm not too sure.
Texan.
But
He's race quit. He's done an ego.
Oh,
I'll
I
call
think
him
he's
that. Man.
doing it from a phone or computer.
Phone, I think.
Yeah, because he tends to tap out, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have accidentally pressed the wrong button or something. Or if someone rang him or something.
I was texting now.
I'll give him a couple of minutes, man. Then we'll have to move on. I've got going out for dinner. So anyway, guys, are we looking forward to the transfer window?
No,
No.
not one bit.
No,
Yeah, not
Nope.
at all. But don't worry, Zubamendi's had his medical, guys. Or he's having his medical.
Oh, wow.
Woo!
Another defensive midfielder,
Yes.
great.
that's all.
Yeah. Well,
That's all the wanking our sock about it.
We're absolutely desperate for a striker and a winger, and typical Arsenal focus back on the defence.
You know what? They've got a backup player. If we don't get Sesko or we don't get Sesko or Goicores, he's going for Julian Alvarez.
I heard that, yeah.
Right.
please no.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
I mean, how ironic we're now getting the player we wanted instead of Marino,
Mm-hmm.
because we wanted Zubamendi before we went for
Yeah,
Zubamendi, before we went for Marino.
Do you know, I meant to say this, right? Out and about today, driving about, we popped in this bar for a coffee. There's a guy wearing an Arsenal shirt.
Oh,
Straight
yeah?
up. Yeah, he's this guy wearing an Arsenal shirt. I just went over to say bonjour and everything. He went, all right, mate. He's an English guy. He's a lorry driver. Oh, okay, fair enough. I was wanting to try and practice a bit of the old lingo. And he went, all right, mate. And I went, yeah, all right. Yeah, doing, yeah. And I left it there. But I thought, okay. Fair play. Right, get on, gentlemen. Oh, we've got to wait for Aaron to come back now.
Right, he's there now.
I don't know where he's gone, man. So we've got to move on. I've got to go out.
Yep.
Where are we?
25.
Oh, right.
25.
25.
Now this is a headbanger. If you can get this, right, I'll give you 10 points.
Wow.
Because this is a mental brain tuner. Right, question 25. The 2019-2020 FA Cup final, and what was the official name? What was the official name?
Yeah, the what? Sorry, say that again? The officials or
2019-2020 FA Cup final. What was the official name of that final? No Googling.
The official name.
Yeah.
If we get part of the name right, do we get 5 points?
No.
Okay. Because I remember it, but I'm not sure if I got the full name correct.
What I know about it was on the first of August. It was in August, 1st of August. Remember?
No, it's the FA Cup final.
In 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on the 1st of August because of lockdown, didn't it?
Yeah, but what was the official name?
Oh.
If you can get it, you'll get 10 points for this one. No Googling. Nobody on phones.
Yeah, I don't know.
You just have to go for percentages, isn't it?
Right, I'll let you think about it. 26, question 26. The 2020 FA Cup FA Cup final team. How many French players were in the squad?
Was that the 2021 again? The same FA Cup? Did you just say? Yeah.
2020.
In our squad.
Yeah, in our squad or in both teams.
No, our squad. We only talked about Arsenal, man.
All right.
Yeah. And counting the bench, obviously, then as well, is it?
French, yeah.
Hell. Well, we had some French-speaking players in a squad.
There's only how many French players were in that squad?
I'll write them down. Can you give us an extra couple of seconds on this? Because I just want to write the French.
What, so you can Google it?
No, I want to write the Frenchins down. No, that I can think of off the top of my head.
Kyle text is, I think his daughter's after having a fall or something. He has to go look after. He's not sure if it's serious or not, so he'll be back.
I hope she's all right.
No, he didn't think it's serious. He's out to fall, and I don't know how she is. Yeah,
Top
so
side, don't put it in the chat, man. Please don't put it in the chat.
Yeah, please.
Don't put it in the chat. When I come to the answers, right at the end of the answers, you can put it in there, man. Big up, man. Big up Topside Highbury. Top fella. Right, question 27. Who did Arsenal beat in the 2020 semi-final? That's easy. We all know that.
Yeah.
Okay, question 28. At the first Millennium Stadium FA Cup, who scored the first goal? So who's the first player to score in an FA Cup at the Millennium Stadium? Kenny, you were there.
Yep, so are you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's all Arsenal related, yeah?
There's no questions not related today to Arsenal. It's all Arsenal.
Yeah.
Arsenal. Okay, 29. 1932 and 1936, Arsenal semi-final scored by one player. If you can name that player and the scores in both of them games, you get 2 points and 2 points. Name the player, name the scores, 2 points for each answer. 32, 36 FA Cup semi-finals. Looks like we lost Kyle, sadly. Right. Question 30. 03-04 season. Who did Arsenal play first in the iconic Invincibles year. So 03-04 season. Who's Arsenal play first in the league?
The first game of the season? The
Yeah.
opening game of the season?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go back to the French question.
Yeah, that's racking my brains with that as well.
Yeah. I've been thinking when I've got the question right, so I've been writing the players down so I can try and get it. I
Big
just
up,
know there's just gonna be one
Brad
annoying one.
9. Big up to you, man. Yeah, topside Highbury, man. That's a tough. That's why I've given it 10 points. That's a tough answer.
He knows the answer. You must know it.
No, he's Googled it.
He googled it.
I'll tell you, that's a tough ass question, that one. So that's why I've given it 10 points. It could be a title decider.
That's the thing. That's why it's so bad.
Yeah.
Has anyone of us got it though? I didn't.
I think I have, because I remember it was given that name. It was given a special name because Prince William was backing it.
Yeah, but you've got to get it exactly right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Not sure if I have. But...
Yep.
Right, you ready, gentlemen? We'll go for the answer.
Bastard.
Okay. Right. So, question. Hang on, where are we? All right.
Arsene Wenger FA Cup.
What was the score of Wenger's last away match? And
No, that was the previous question. This one was how many FA Cups did Wenger win?
Hang on.
Yeah, that was the first one, wasn't it? Yeah.
No, that first one was the FA Cups. The other one was the last question.
How many FA Cups did Wenger win?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hang on. Hang on. Question. We're on question 21. Are we? We're on question
21.
How many FA Cups did Wenger win?
Right. How many FA Cups did Wenger win?
7.
Yeah, of course it is. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Question. So that's 2 points. Question 22. Who did Arsenal beat in the 2020 Champions League? So I want who it was.
No, the Community Shield.
Community Shield, yeah. The Champions League, I wish.
Liverpool 1-1 after 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Liverpool 1-1 after 90 minutes and 6-5 on penalties.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
2 points.
So what's that? 6
Fabian's
points?
got the goal with Minamino scored for Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how many is that? 6 points?
6 points.
6 points, yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I ballsed up. Yeah, I didn't get the last bloody penalty score.
2 points for each part of that. Right. Question 23. What year did Ray Parlour make his debut?
1992.
92.
At Anfield. Gave away a penalty.
Correct. Correct.
Gave away a penalty, yeah.
2 points.
I've got his autobiography up there, old Ray.
Yeah.
On the old bookshelf behind there.
It's only Ray Parlour.
To be fair. Yeah.
24.
Oh, sorry.
Is he still paying his ex-wife all that?
Apparently so, yeah. She ruined him.
Yeah. I think there was a story when that he was paying it off, and then he got a big fine or something like that, or a big pay rise, or something like that, and she took half of that and all, or something like that, or a big bonus.
Yeah.
She took
Crazy.
Crazy. Yeah. Had to give it to her, and then had to have a fine in the same thing. He was like, "Oh, I just got double done." Sorry, that's me. That.
Question 24. Which club did Alan Smith Smudger leave to join the Arsenal?
Leicester.
City.
Yeah.
Leicester.
Okay, the brain melt question. 2019-2020 FA Cup Finals official name. And this has got to be bang on right. Bang on right.
Heads up.
Not quite.
Oh, in NHS Cup final.
No.
No, I had no clue. I didn't even harbour a guess.
Lawrence, you're very close. But you missed something out. Right, the official name. The official name was the Heads Up Final. The.
I said the.
Oh, you got to give him something.
I'll
No, he
take
did. No, he did say. Jezza did say it has to be exact down to the last word. He did say that. Now, come on.
Mental
Right.
health.
I mean,
during
I'll
COVID.
take 4 points. I'll
No,
take
you get
4 points.
half a point, a quarter of a
Yeah,
point.
let's give him 5 points for
I
that.
said no. I said it's got to be exact.
Oh,
No.
cruel! He's a cruel quiz master. He's a
yeah.
cruel quiz
Yeah.
master. For a
Yeah.
10-point question, he has to be strict, buddy. He has to be strict.
Anybody get it?
No,
No.
no.
I
I
didn't even answer
said
it.
I just said heads up.
Didn't
I
even-
didn't realise you wanted the as well. I just put down heads up.
He did
The
say the
official
specific.
The official
He did,
name
so-
was
yeah.
the Heads Up Final, part of mental health campaign.
Oh yeah, of course, isn't it?
That was the official name. So I did say you've got to get it right to get 10
For a
points.
question at that sort of caliber, you have to.
Let's ask the chat room. Should I get the 10 points? Should I
By the
Lawrence wants a VR check.
it was the
That's what someone
president of the FA, Prince William, that who was back with mental health back then during COVID, and that's why they took the name of the Barclays FA Cup off that and gave it the Heads Up Final, part of mental health campaign. Tough question. That's why I gave it 10 points. That's anyway. Never mind. Move on. Question 26. 2020 FA Cup. How many French players were in the squad for the
It's
FA
annoying.
Cup 2020?
I know I'm going to have missed one, but I've got down 3: Guendouzi, Giroud, and Koscielny. But I know there's probably going to be a bastard of a player I've missed.
The only one
So
I
I've
just
put
only
down
one I
12.
just Lacazette. One.
Lacazette,
It's only one.
what
only
in
one.
the squad?
Yeah.
Lacazette.
When Doozy was kicked out of the squad.
He's the only one.
Oh shit!
Only
Yeah,
one
I've gone
player.
right overboard, haven't I? Yeah, all right, fair enough. Yeah, I've gone well off. I think I was thinking of the 17 final. To be fair,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
only
all right.
Lacazette
Yeah.
was the only one
Oh.
in the squad for that game.
Yeah,
No, I was wrong.
It's-
One
I
off.
did say the FA
Yeah.
Cup final.
I had Guendouzi and Lacazette. Never thought of Guendouzi being kicked out.
I totally forgot about Lacazette. Yeah,
Who did Arsenal beat in the 2020 semi-final?
Man City.
Man
Man
City.
City.
yeah.
Man City.
Sitter.
Right, okay, this one should be an easy one. 28. At the first Millennium Stadium FA Cup final, who scored the first goal?
Freddie Ljungberg.
Lundberg.
Ljungberg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we all remember that one. Kenny was there. I was there for that.
I was in tears after that final.
Question
How did we lose
29.
that game? Tell
Sorry?
me how we lost that
It should have been about
We
5-0 up.
absolutely. And if VAR was there at the time, we would have smashed them because Henshaw would have been
Yeah.
sent off and we would have had a penalty.
Yeah,
We should have had 2 penalties in that game.
No, the
Yeah,
handball
exactly,
was blatant. The referee bottled it on that penalty, man. He bottled it. He knew what had happened and he bottled it because it was so early in the game.
yeah, robbery. But we got it back in 2005 because we nowhere near deserved to win that.
Yeah, it's
No
true.
way.
Well, we won it against Chelsea, though. We won it against Chelsea.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
The following year, yeah, Ljungberg
Hey,
again.
do
wasn't
any of you guys used to watch Grange Hill, London's Burning?
Yeah,
No.
Have you heard of a guy called John Alford? But his real name's John Shannon. He ran on the pitch and got chased, and he actually did, he gave a couple of stewards a bit of a dummy here and there, and it took him ages to catch him.
No way.
Yeah, Johnny Alford. He's in London's Burning and Grange Hill, and
see, Mama's trying to be nice here. Give him 5 points. I did say it's got to be exact. I did say it's got to be exact. That's why it's 10 pointers. Sorry, Mama, I've got to disagree with you today. I'm not accepting your VAR decision today. I'm not going to the monitor. I'm making my own decision, as referees should do. But there we go. Move it on. Yeah, it's Freddie Ljungberg. Question 29. 1932 and 36, Arsenal semi-finals goals were scored by one player. Who was it?
Ted
I
Drake.
harbored a guess. Ted Drake, I harbored a guess.
I was going for Chet Drake.
Yeah, same.
Close.
He's about to tell us it's wrong, isn't it?
Close. No.
Was it Cliff?
No. Cliff Baston, man.
Cliff
Oh,
Baston.
The boy.
1-0, both games. 1-0. 1-0. I'm surprised nobody got that one, to be honest. Anyway, there we go. Never mind. 03-04 season. Who did Arsenal play first? In the 03-04.
Everton.
Go on.
Middlesbrough away.
Everton.
Middlesbrough.
No,
Everton was the next season. Everton was the next season. It was
Yeah,
Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough away.
No,
With
it
4-0.
was Everton, wasn't it?
No, that was
First
the
game
following season.
2003.
That was the following season. Yeah.
It's Everton.
The reason why
Middlesbrough
I
away.
know is because
The
it
yellow
was
kid.
yeah, it was Middlesbrough away. I'm sure it was.
4-0. 4-0. Yeah.
4-0 Middlesbrough away.
It's
But
Everton.
hold on a minute. Everton at
No,
home, yeah.
Gilberto scored.
August.
No, Everton at home was 2004, 2005.
It's August 2004, 2005. We beat Everton 4-1.
All right.
Yes.
No.
I was.
No,
I'm telling you.
first game of 2003, 2004 was Everton
Was
because
Middlesbrough.
Lee T got sent off for them.
Yeah, but that was the next
Thierry
season.
Henry got a penalty.
No, that's
And
the next season.
Right,
That was the next
okay.
season.
No,
man.
This all quantified.
no, I'm
for
sure.
We're gonna have to go to VAR, I think, on this one.
I'll go
No,
VAR.
which
this
was it,
one.
Des?
Yeah.
We'll go to VAR next question because you'll know what who and what it is about, right?
That's
So-
number 30, though, Jez.
Yeah, that's 30.
That's 30.
That's the last one, yeah. So who
Yeah.
was it? Middlesbrough or
No,
Everton, Jez?
Question 31. Question
We ain't done that yet.
31. Will
We
We haven't done that yet.
30.
Okay, no, he wants to ask the question because it might have to do with the answer to
Oh,
the
that's
last one,
right.
is it?
30. 03-04, right? Season. Who did Arsenal first play at home?
Yeah.
It's
Middlesbrough.
Everton.
Oh, at home.
Everton.
Oh,
Yeah,
at home. I
Everton.
thought it was the first game of the season.
Yeah, that's what I put.
Everton at home was the first game of the season.
Oh, at home.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yes.
thought it was the first game of
Done
the
what you
season.
boys have done. Yeah. I've done
Right.
exactly the same thing.
Let's get the fact right. Let's put this to bed. Right.
Can we
let's get-
VAR record on what Jess said? I reckon we need to go back and listen to how we said it and phrase the question.
Right. 03-04 season. I brought my books with me.
Got a bloody
Right.
program. Of course he has.
Right. There's no VAR here today. Right. We played on the 10th of the 8th, 2003 in the Community Shield, Manchester United.
Very
as a one-
nice, right?
Mhm.
First game at home, 16th of the 8th, 2003, was Everton.
Oh, God. Bloody hell, I was there as well.
Second game of the season away was Middlesbrough.
That's right. That's right. It's Middlesbrough away. Because you know why I got that mixed up? Because it was not an carnival. And my wife, she wasn't my wife then, wanted to go to both days. And I said I could only go to the one because Arsenal playing in 2003.
You're in that book, mate. Right. Okay. So I think the VAR has got it wrong again. So
Yeah,
Anyway.
nil points.
total your scores up, gentlemen, please.
Yeah.
I've got 14 again. Literally exactly the
14
same.
again.
Yeah, it's obviously my knowledge level's just average.
I got 20.
Oh, Darren's is right back in it, man.
20 for
I've
Lauren.
got 18.
Kenny's
Did
got.
I got 16.
Shane's got. How many?
16.
Sorry,
16.
16. We've done it. We've lost Kyle, so he's gone.
Mm.
He did a
Would have
race.
been 30 if I got that Heads Cup final one.
I did say it was a
You
tougho.
pulled away.
Yeah, I know.
I did say it was a tougho. Anyway, let's move it on. Right, the last 10, and there are some bastards in this one.
Oy.
Right. Question 31, in relation to the previous question. In the opening game, what was the score and who scored Arsenal's goals? At
In-
home, 203-204 season. Home game, who scored the goals and what was the score?
Oh, bloody hell.
You remember we were 1-0 down.
Yeah.
So bloody hell, you know what? That stumped me.
No, it's funny because I should have gotten that because but my memory is something. I remember exactly where I was sitting in the pub for that match. But I just like you, I thought the Middlesbrough game was the first one. I don't know why I thought the Middlesbrough game was the first.
I was at the home game, of course, because I got a season ticket.
Mm-hmm. No, I remember that game clearly. I remember that game clearly.
Okay, think about it, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Question 32, 2003 Champions League opening game.
When 2003?
Is it 2003, 2004 season?
2003 Champions League opening game.
Yeah.
Arsenal are at home. Who scored? What was the score? Champions League first game at home at Highbury.
I know that. I know that.
No.
It was an embarrassment.
It was an embarrassment. Yep. I know that one.
So if you name the team and the score, that's 2 points and 2 points. 2 points and 2 points.
What about if I get the goal scorers for the opposite team?
No.
I get bonus? No.
No.
Aaron, you were at that match, weren't you?
No, I do remember. I'm fairly certain I know what one it was, and I know. I've got. Yeah, we'll all know. Yeah.
We'll revisit it when we get the answers.
I would give you that. I'd actually give you that if it was a general football quiz, because it's pure. No, actually, no. No. Fair play to you. If you can name the scorers, then I'll give you a point for each scorer.
That's fine.
If you can name the scorers, I'll give you a point for each scorer. I want the team, the score, and the scorers then. If you want to be Mr. Big Bollocks, then...
I'll probably have the game wrong and just be writing down a load of nonsense.
you better step up now, my mate.
No, I'm sure. I'm sure of
Good man. Love your confidence. That's what we want here. Right, move it on then. Move it on. I say there's some tricky ones coming up here. Right, question 33. Who came second and third in the 2003 and 4 season? So if you can give me the team came second and the number of points, the third place team and the number of points, that's an 8-point total.
What? All right. Okay.
So
that's 8 points if you can get it perfect.
The team, the points. I'm fairly sure
team,
the points.
Both teams and both their points.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not
just going to go pull it quickly. 2 seconds, and it's just a quick one.
I'm not giving any margins on this one.
What was it? Did you say second and we finished second and third and the point?
There's no VAR. There's no VAR on this one. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where's my battery?
It's purely down to me as the ref. Just wait for Kenny to come back. Shame we lost Kyle.
Yeah, he hasn't. I'll see if he takes back.
So what's the scores, Jez? You haven't given us an update on the scores.
Right, hang on. Let me work it out. Need me calculator, man. Need me calculator.
Back.
Kenny's back. Right, I'm going to give you an update on the scores as we stand. So, right. So Kenny currently is on 57.
Ooh.
As we stand. Right. Okay, let's get that out. Right. 19, 18 plus 16 equals. Shane's on 53.
Ooh.
Very reasonable. We'll forget Kyle. We've lost him, unfortunately. Yeah. Sadly. That's a shame. Lawrence is on 20. Lawrence is on 52.
Ooh, neck and neck, man.
Oh, hang on. Very. It's all very tight here right now.
That Champions League question could sway it, Kenny. That Champions League finishing with the last one could sway it.
You know what I mean?
The 8-pointer.
You're lucky. You're
Aaron-
lucky. I didn't get that cup final question right.
Oh, be all over. Be all over, Lawrence.
Aaron's on
Yeah.
42.
Yeah.
So it's all there to win. It's all there to win, man. Right. Okay, let's get back into that. Oh, Kenny's back. Right, good. Okay. We've done that one. Right, question 34. 03-04 season. Who were the start again. Who were the 3 teams relegated from the Premier League?
Wow.
And I'll give you a 2-point bonus if you can get them in the right order.
Oh,
03-04, yeah?
Yeah, it's Invincible season.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
If you can get them in the right order. Which is a toughie. No, I'll be fair on that. If you can get them in the right order, I'll give you 4 points. It's the 3 relegated teams. Right order. The next one's a fucker. The next one's an absolute fucker. You might want to go and get yourselves a cup of tea on this one.
One team out. I can't think who the other one was to get relegated.
Do. Do you know, I'd love to ask somebody like Egal in for this.
oh, it'd be so funny.
No, I
so
reckon he'd lie his way through it. I reckon or something.
He wouldn't get double digits. He wouldn't get double digits. He wouldn't hit. He'd be like Arsenal this season with no double digits.
People like that. Who's that other clown? Christian,
He's a spook as well.
Marty.
I'll tell you,
Marty
Marty.
McFly.
I'd love to put them up against you boys.
I've got to tell you, the other day my Facebook page had him as someone who wanted to be my mate, and his name is Marty Ovens. I mean, he looks like he's at what was inside an oven and the oven itself.
Yeah. Right, boys, let's move it on.
Yeah.
I apologise for calling you boys. It's because I'm a lot older than you lot. Right, 35. 03-04. The only penalty shootout at Highbury was in the League Cup. Who was it against and what was the score? It's a League Cup. It's the only penalty shootout at Highbury in Highbury's history.
I think I noticed.
It's a League Cup. It's a League Cup game. What was the score and who was it against?
Pretty sure Wenger was manager.
Penalty?
It's a penalty shootout. Penalty shootout.
So you want the full-time score and the score after penalties?
No, just the penalties and the team.
No, I just want the penalty shootout score and who was it?
Okay.
Who was it against? And I'll get. It's a tough one. I'll give you 4
Real
points. 4
low
points.
team in my head.
I'll give you 4 points for each. So it's a total of 8 points if you get it bang on. I was at the game actually. I remember it very well. Kenny, you were probably there on that one.
No, it was Carling Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, now I've got myself a little bit of a time frame, Kelly.
Sorry, lads.
Yeah, but I used to go to them games because I used to be able to literally walk across the road and go and stay at my mum's for the night. So I didn't have to travel around.
I've got a team. I've got something in my head. I don't think I'm right. But I won't get there. I'm going to guess the
You
penalty.
see, because I think I remember listening to this on the radio. I think I remember listening to that much on the radio.
Yeah.
Question 36, 2017-18. Where did Arsenal finish in the Premier League 2017-18 season? The end of the era.
Yeah.
I think I'm still one team short on that relegation one. I think I have two of them.
I think I've got the third one, but I don't know what order they're in. I
could be way off as well, though. Sometimes you think, and you're trying to think back, did we play them that year? And you know what I mean? You're trying to break it all down.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, this is a controversial. Yeah. What year did Granit Xhaka make his debut?
Oh, two.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Righto. Yes. Now, this is one. This will get you. Question 38. What year did Jeff Rene Adelaide debut? And can you name the cup, competition, and the team?
And the team.
Do you want the season or the year?
I want the year, the competition, and the team that he made the debut in. It was a cup competition. The next one is a heartbreak question, to be honest.
Stop putting the answers in the chat, people. Come on.
Okay. 39. What year? This breaks my heart, this one. What year did Arsenal change the badge with the cannon facing east and we lost Victoria Concordia Crescent? What year was that? Disgrace by the club, in my opinion. But
yeah,
there we are. So, what year did Arsenal change the badge with the cannon facing east? Which is a bit of an indictment to me of why they made it change east. And I'm not going to go down that road, but I think you know what I'm talking about. And they took the Victoria Concordia Crescent off the badge. But yeah, there we go. And the final question, what year do Arsenal drop their name? This is a brain stinker. What year did Arsenal drop the name Woolwich Arsenal to a new name? I want the year and the name they called the club. A lot of people miss this one. A lot of people miss it. So I want the year and the name. No, Danny, you're about 30 years out, mate. 35 years out on that one. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready, and we'll.
Yeah.
Right, so the scores on the doors. Kenny's 57, Shane's 53, Lawrence is 52, Aaron's 42. Righto, here we go then. So, question 31. In the opening game, what was the score and who scored Arsenal's goals?
Well, we won 2-1, and
Yeah.
Henry and Perez scored.
Yeah.
Correct.
Do I still get 2 points for the score? Because I didn't put bloody Henry and Perez.
Yeah, you get 2 points to the score, man.
Mm.
Can
And
you
2
tell,
points for the score.
right, I'll give you a very quick little bonus question here. Who scored the penalty?
Yeah, Henry.
Henry.
Correct.
Perez scored a tap.
So is that 2 points for the score and 2 points for the scorers?
Goal scorers, yeah. So 4 altogether.
Give yourselves a point for Henry scoring the penalty.
Okay, 5 then, sweet.
5 then.
Oh, sweet.
Right, 32. 2003 Champions League's opening game, Arsenal were at home. Who?
Lost 3-0 to Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Yep. I've got that.
Hang on. Who?
Oh, sorry.
Who? And what was the score?
Inter Milan
3-0.
Well, Obafemi Martins and Van der Meyda scored. I'm sure
That's
I
the
did.
one.
Obafemi
That's
Martins
the one.
Obafemi
scored
Martins
out.
scored, yeah.
Yes.
Obafemi Martins got the third.
International only, and we lost 3-0.
Van der
Scorers.
Meyda. Henry missed a penalty. Little git.
Yeah, he did. And what was the
Yeah.
score? Who were the scorers?
3-0.
Van
Martins
der Meyda
and
got a
Van der Meyda.
volley.
Van der Meyda.
Got a volley,
Mhm.
and Martin's got the goals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I
did the
did. Van der
somersault.
Meyda
So
and Martin. That's what I can remember.
Martin's got 2.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
How many points is that?
So that's 6 points if you got all of that right.
Nice.
You got all of it right.
Yeah. I remember Van der Meyda's goal from the volley.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's your team, isn't it, Kenny? Inter Milan.
Yeah. And that's the team I think's going to win the Champions League.
Yeah, I've had them from the start as well. Yeah.
Question 33. Who came second and third in the 03-04 season? I want the team.
Chelsea and United.
Points.
Chelsea
Sorry,
United.
sorry.
I want their points.
Chelsea were second, United were third. I
Yeah.
had Chelsea on 82.
No.
And I had
84.
bollocks.
84.
No.
I had got Arsenal got 90 points. Chelsea got 78 points. And Man United got 75.
Say that again.
Chelsea got 78 points. Man United got 75. These are guesses.
Oh,
I had
fuck
United
you.
at 80, and then
No.
I had
No.
yeah, I got the other one.
Kenny,
wrong, so I've only got the-
no, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Chelsea had 79, Man United had 75. So you've got it in the right order. So if you got Chelsea second, Man United third, then you get 2 points each. Kenny,
Right.
I'll give you that. It was 79 points for Chelsea, and it was 75 for Man U. So you probably total that up, right?
Yeah.
And let me know on that one.
I think I got so I got the 4 points and I got Man United's points, but I didn't get Chelsea's points. So that's 5.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
03-04 season. Who 3 teams got relegated? If you get it right, I want the 3 teams. That's 2-2-2, and if you get them in the right order, that's 2-2. So it's possibly 12 points.
I'm just
Right.
going to go on the way I wrote it in. Yeah.
Leeds,
Oh, God, sorry.
Leicester, and Wolves.
Yeah.
I've gone Leicester, Leeds, Wolves, and I only remembered Leicester first because we played them the last game of the season,
That's
and
right,
I thought
yeah.
that was a write-off. And then I knew Leeds got relegated, and then I got Wolves, but I don't have a fucking clue what order they come in, so I've just left it in the order.
I know Leeds.
Leicester-
Leeds last game of the season, they got relegated. So they finished third from bottom.
Wolves were dead bottom, if I remember rightly. Wolves were dead
Yeah.
Oh, were
bottom.
they? Oh, I've got a chance. then.
Mick McCarthy came in, didn't he?
If Leicester finished 18th, then I've got it run the right way. Because I just wrote it in how I knew, and I thought I ain't got a clue where they finished, so I've just wrote Leicester, Leeds, and then Wolves. So if that's all right,
You
I've
are correct, sir. It was Leicester, Leeds, and Wolves.
but that's an absolute fucking fluke, but I'll take it. All day long. I'll gobble that
It's
up.
best Leeds and Wolves in that order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just
If
luck
you got
of how
that-
I wrote it down.
You've got that. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
How many points is that worth?
6.
6. Oh, so you don't get any extra points for getting them in the right order, though?
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'll give you 2 points. Fuck me. You're a beggar, ain't
I
you?
thought that's what you said.
I did. No, I did.
So
I'll
Aaron
take
gets
that.
8 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take that.
You get them in the right order as well, Kenny, did you?
No, I just went for safety. I did a safety bet. I went Leeds, Wolves, and Leicester.
Right.
No, you got it. So you
okay.
get 6 points, but you didn't get it in the right order.
Yeah,
So you only get 6 points.
I knew I'd get in the wrong order, so I just went for the points.
Fair enough. Okay. Right, 35. Right, this is a tough one. This is a tough bastard.
Mm.
The only penalty shootout ever to happen at Highbury in any competition was in the League Cup.
Rotherham United. 10-9. We won on penalties.
Oh,
Bloody
you're
hell.
close. You're very good.
I just went for Rotherham United on penalties because I knew the score was hard.
Yeah. You got the team. It was Rotherham. It was Rotherham.
Was it 8-7? Was it 8-7 on penalties?
No.
6-5,
No.
9-8.
Yes.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
Sorry, you get the team, but you didn't get the score right. So
I just want the points because you guys are close. That's why I want the points.
You're complaining. Damage control, huh?
Tactics, guys.
It has to be. Don't go for what you know and what you don't know.
Yeah,
Just
exactly,
make sure you
yeah.
get some points on the board.
Kenny should be on the chase. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On that program. Oh yeah, topside Highbury. Jez, will you give an extra point for the year the Xhaka fans told him to fuck off? Yeah, yeah, true. All right, 36. 2017-18 season. Where did Arsenal finish?
5th.
6th. We finished 5th in 2017 and 6th in 2018.
True.
Mm.
Oh, so it was 6th.
6th.
Oh, damn.
It's
6. Oh, shit.
Unlucky boys.
Oh, shit.
Kenny get that one.
Damn.
Kenny gets
I was
that.
so confident on that and all. I just wrote it down.
That was all. Yeah, I just went straight in. I didn't
Yeah,
I didn't even consider it.
Lost the last game of the season, boys. Right. Okay. What year did Granit Xhaka debut?
2016.
2016.
2017 season.
16, yeah.
True. 2016.
What a legend he was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. Okay. This is 38. What year did Jeff Rene Adelaide debut? Now, if you can give me the year, what cup competition it was, and
Is it
who
Ali Adair? Is it Ali Adair or Adelaide?
Jeff
Ali
Rene
Adair.
Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Yeah.
No,
Jeff Rene Adelaide.
Jeff
Oh,
Rene
forget that.
Adelaide.
Okay.
I got
had Ali
16,
Adair.
Ali Adair.
I got 16, 17 Jez in the League Cup, and I just guessed Bolton.
Oh, close. You hit the post.
Go on.
It was the third round of the FA Cup, and it was the 9th for the first 16, third round against Sunderland.
So I got 16. Do I at least get 2 points?
You get 2 points for
Keep
that.
it to, okay.
Yeah, all year as well. I just had the cup
What
and
was
the
the
team
year
on.
again?
Did you get the team?
What was the year again?
Sorry?
What was the year again?
2016, man. FA Cup.
Oh.
I knew it was one of Arsene Wenger's young sort of lads, wasn't
Yeah.
he? So I knew it'd be there or thereabouts around the year. But
I got it wrong anyway because I thought you said Ali Adair, so it doesn't make him.
I did say Jeff Rene Adelaide.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Adelaide. I did say that. Okay, now this one is a heartbreak. What year did Arsenal, the badge with the cannon, change the cannon facing to the east and take away the crest
03,
that's
innit?
behind me?
2002.
That one.
02-03, that season, isn't it?
and take away the Concordia, and all that bullshit. Yeah, it was, gentlemen.
2002.
It was 2002.
Oh, I'll put the 0203 season though.
Yeah,
Same thing though. Yeah,
the same thing. That's fine, is it still? Yeah.
I remember the murders it caused in the ground. Fans were going absolutely apoplectic with rage.
Yeah,
rightly so.
It was.
Such a pointless thing to do.
Yeah, absolute murders it caused.
Why did they make the cannon facing east?
Because of the copyright infringement law.
No,
because apparently there were people outside selling knockoff gear with the badge, and David Dean didn't like it, so he had to get it copyrighted so nobody could use it for their own needs.
Didn't you say
So
it's
that's
something to do
why
with Asia, Jez?
No, it's nothing to do with that.
Something to do with Asia, wasn't it? In Eastern Asia, or something like that, wasn't it? Yeah.
Asia, and they don't, and Asian fans don't like that.
Yeah. So
anyway, we're not going to talk. We're not going to go down that road. Question 40.
Do I get 10 points for that?
No.
No.
What year did Arsenal drop the name Woolwich Arsenal to a new name? What was the year and what was the name of the club?
Royal Arsenal, 1910.
No, it wasn't 1910 because when we got relegated in 1913, we were Woolwich Arsenal.
I'll put 19.
That's why I went after.
Yes.
I said 1918, but I said Royal Arsenal, but I said 1918.
Yeah. 16's my guess, Jez. I didn't know. I just guessed 16.
No.
Yeah.
It was the 1913 season when Arsenal moved to Highbury and we dropped Woolwich Arsenal to become the Arsenal.
Yes!
Arsenal.
No.
And we had that name for 3 seasons. And then it became...
So it's the season we got relegated that got changed then, did it? The next season, did it get changed?
Well, that's the controversial thing, isn't it? Because Arsenal were relegated, and then Sir Henry Norris, part of the Athletic, put out that poll to get Arsenal put back from Division 2 to Division 1, and Spurs got relegated. And that's all the controversy of what actually happened. So it's a bit of a weird one, but yeah, it became.
No, I had Royal Arsenal. I don't know why that was in my head.
Woolwich Arsenal was dropped, become the Arsenal. So if you got
2
that
less draws that season than we got this season as well.
If you got that right,
we finished dead bottom.
Either part of that question, if you got it right, the year and the name, you get 4 points for the year and the name. That's the question, you see. If I was to sit and ask Eagle, can you name all the names of Arsenal Football Club over the years? He wouldn't have a fucking clue.
Mate, did you see that Giz? I briefly mentioned him again. He couldn't even name. Was it 3 of the 5 sponsorships we had?
Yeah, he didn't know the Tony Adams who Tony Adams scored the goal against in 1998. One of the most iconic moments. Yeah. And this is the guy out representing our club. Didn't know who we beat in the finals.
What are you talking about?
And the thing is, he was.
Yeah, he didn't know who Wenger signed from. He thought Wenger came from Monaco.
2 years old.
Yeah,
he was born in 97. Yeah, he was 2 years old in 98 when Tony Adams scored that goal.
Are you talking about?
He didn't know who. No, your man Rory.
Yeah.
It's Rory, isn't it?
You're right, Kenny. Yeah. It's Alex from the different knock.
Oh, Alex. Sorry. Yeah. But yeah, he didn't know who we beat in the 293 finals. He didn't know who Tony Adams scored against. He didn't know who Wenger came from. Like shocking questions.
Where Patrick Vieira signed, where he signed from.
Yeah.
Because they said, didn't they, from AC, and he was like Petit.
The thing is, though, Aaron, that guy thinks that us as real Arsenal fans are going to listen to him.
Yeah, but sadly the media do, and they have these massive followings. Sure, what's your man Pincus? He's got a massive following. And he said, "Oh yeah, Vardy was a better Premier League player than Drogba." Because I didn't see Drogba play.
Wow, that is a loud shout.
Stop it.
And he said apparently he tweeted today saying he'd happily have Arsenal pay Ronaldo or a million a week just to hear "Sui" at the Emirates.
Oh, so it's a complete and utter beep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If you look
No,
at how
never.
many people watch him live, he ain't got many watchers. I'm convinced people like him buy him. Anyway, never mind.
Oh yeah.
Move it on. Move it on. Kenny,
Yeah.
how many points, man?
Right. So basically, in that round, I've counted myself to get 34 points.
Wow. 34.
I got 27.
Is Aaron?
27.
27. Okay. Shane?
Hang on a second.
27.
25. I got 25.
25. Lawrence?
25.
25. Okay. Right. I'm not going to use my
bad.
brain. I'm going to get this right. Right. I'm going to get this right. On
Eddie
here.
dog walked us. He dog walked us, man.
No, because what's happening, right, is that I've seen so many people not taking advantage of the fact that they're two parts to a question. And if you know one, and you don't know the other, don't bust your balls trying to find out the other. Just get the points on the board.
Mm.
I've seen too many people bust their balls because they, you know what I mean?
2 plus 25 equals 77. Okay. And we got
Dropping the ball on the fifth place one was inexcusable.
69. Wow. I'll tell you what, it's been a tight one until the last round.
Yeah, Kenny ran away with it in the last round there.
Yeah.
So we have Aaron, respectfully, very respectfully, on 69.
Yeah.
Fair,
I'll
fair
take
play
that.
you, man. Fair
I knew
play.
I weren't going to win.
Lawrence,
I'll take that.
77. Shane, 78.
Oh,
Kenny
small
Ken,
margins, guys.
Kenny Ken, 91.
Wow.
Again.
Wow.
Again.
Yeah, well done, Ken.
You're going to take him
Thanks a
down.
lot.
Well done, Ken.
You take
Well
the crown
done, Ken.
again, respectfully. Your knowledge is exceptional, as all of your
It
gentlemen.
is.
And in people in the chat, Mama's confirming it. She is VAR tonight. Kenny 91, Shane 78, 77. Yeah, and there we go.
I'll take that. I'll take that all day
Yeah,
long.
me
man.
too, man. Yeah, I'm happy to just be there or
There was
thereabouts. I'd have been
some
annoyed
shit
if I got
questions in
locked
there.
out.
I won't lie. I won't lie.
Yeah.
There were some shit questions in there.
But it's
Had I
bit
got
back,
that-
Kyle. Bit back, Kyle.
I wanted to make
Had
it
I
look
got that?
tough.
Had I got that cup final question right? And there was another one I was out on the penalty shootout against Rotherham. I would have tied with Kenny.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually at that game, and I'll never forget it. It was mental. It was the most mental shootout ever. 9-8. I mean, it was just madness, man.
What margin, Lawrence?
Because I had Middlesbrough in my head because I know we
It's
went
someone at the
to
front
them in
door.
the League
I
Cup.
would have to love you lot and leave you.
See you later,
Big up,
Kenny.
Kenny, mate.
Take care, man.
Yeah,
Well done.
Kenny,
Yeah,
well
you
done,
must.
mate.
Once
El
again,
Campeon.
you've taken the crown.
Yeah, well done, Kenny, man.
That was a good quiz, guys. Well done. Well
I
done.
really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that.
Real tough ones in there, man.
It was tough.
Some absolute. Yeah, to take and guess it, and then, like sometimes you get lucky, like the one with the attendance. Like I said, because I'd watched that video over and over again, that was just embedded in my head. You know, some of them get. I'm annoyed with the Ted Drake one now. I should have known it was Cliff Baston. That I don't know. Yeah, I'm annoyed at that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was enjoyable. It's a good laugh, isn't it?
Brilliant. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Ange Ozzy says anyone who sticks with Arteta now is doing. Excuse me. It caused they're either scared, don't want the drama from other fans for calling them out in it for the money and clicks, and don't know anything about football. True, facts.
Very true.
Thing is,
Very, very true.
like, you know, we got Shane, Aaron putting it out there on their channels daily, giving us the real facts and drama, you know, and all that. I admire what you gentlemen are doing. Fair play to you. You're putting the effort in. Be honest with you, I'm not sure I can be bothered to do that every day. So I respect and what you're doing. And you know, at the times I do enjoy jumping on your channels because it's fun. We debate and chat. Lawrence, you know, you jump on channels, you give your opinion respectfully, and so I respect you, sir.
Thank you very much, Jim.
Everybody. Thank you for joining. It's been a bit of a giggle, and I'll be speaking to you probably when I relaunch the channel under its new name, which may be this week, maybe next week. But yeah, big week this week for me. 2 things to sort out with the mayor. Right, I'm just going to give you an update. Right, okay, this is my little plan. Right,
is this what you said on DJB's last night? So,
so basically,
goodness.
This guy owns the track over the dam. Right, there's a cart track that goes up from that past my land, and if he doesn't want to play ball with me, then I'm going to put a gate up and stop him from using my access, which means he's got to travel 3/4 of a mile through across land and up to the main road to get to the other side of his land. So, you know, if he wants to play games, I can play games. But I always like to play double jeopardy. You know, I always like to have a B plan, unlike our manager. Hence, the reason I'm going to butter up a certain man tomorrow and put in my plan in. He don't like it. The gentleman I'm talking about, unlucky, because I'll always win one way or the other. I'm a snide fucker in business, but hey, we are where we are. And big up Hendo, tops hybrid, the tide is turning. Arteta is now feeling the heat. Sports media are also now starting to call him out. True.
Henri called him out today.
True, man.
Yeah. Henri called him out.
All your panel don't get the recognition you deserve. I, for one, want to gift you a lot of donations towards your channels. Take serious guts to put your faces on here and talk about the club. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. Topside hybrid. Amateurs talk strategy, professional talk logistics, Jez. Yep, true, man. Big up, mate. Big up, SG. Big up, SG. Mama Flossie, enjoy your time in France, Jez. Have a lovely birthday and give my love to Barbs. I will. Always that. Yes, this weekend, Saturday, I'm 64. I'll be watching this club for a way long time. But
I'm going to be 66 on Wednesday next week.
Birthday to you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thank you.
2.5 months at least. We might be 3 months. Don't know yet. Just depends. And all that. Yeah.
Jump on next Friday's show, Lawrence.
Sorry?
I will.
I was saying, yeah, jump on next Friday's show, definitely. And I'll give you a little happy birthday shout. Well done.
I'll be about, mate. I'll be about. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Double channel stuff sorted out. It is going to be called Jez is Arsenal. That's the new name. So yeah, big up to everybody, and we're going to do the outro, gentlemen. Lawrence, thank you as always, mate. Where can we find you on media?
Yeah, I don't have my own channel, but if anyone wants to reach out to me on Instagram, they can find me at Once a Gooner, Always a Gooner. And if anyone else is doing a stream and they need someone to talk about Arsenal, I'm always available.
Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. Aaron, you're being legendary at the moment, the amount of stuff you're putting out. You're streaming. Big energy to do that. Well done. And mate, name your channel, where can we find you, and what's coming up?
Yeah, firstly, I've just put Lawrence's Instagram in the chat for people to click onto that. If it hasn't been in there already, I don't know.
Thanks,
yeah, so make sure you go and give Lawrence a follow on Insta. And if you want to give me a follow, I'm at Aaron Talks Arsenal, putting out a few bits and bobs out there. Come and join us. I've especially got the call in on the Friday, which is one of my favourites. But yeah, support all the lads. Support Jez, Shane, Lawrence, of course. And no, big up. Thank you very much for having me. And I've enjoyed the 2 hours. Do you know what I mean? It goes like that, doesn't it? That quiz.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Really does. Just goes like that.
Now
I
you
enjoy it.
freeze. You'll be going,
Yeah. Do you know what? I never really, when I know the world class panel, you know what I mean? They've got some good old knowledge. I never really mind finishing. I always sort of accept I'm probably going to finish last, but I've enjoyed it. And as long as I don't get humiliated, I don't care. So I'm quite happy with my score.
Hey,
to be
fair play to you, man. Fair play to you.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that.
That's respectful.
Yeah. I'm happy with that. I knew I weren't going to finish above the knowledge of wealth of knowledge rather on the panel, but I'm happy. I'm happy with that. It's a good effort. Well done, me.
Excellent. No, it's excellent, man. Excellent. And I mean, come on, you didn't discredit yourself.
Nah, that's all I want to do.
Man, as always, buddy, you've been putting out some massive great content recently. Same as Aaron. Where can we find you, buddy, and what you got coming up?
Yeah, of course. And listen, Jez, first of all, thanks for having me on. It was an absolute honour to get called up for the quiz. I just didn't want to disgrace myself. That was all it was about. I was actually nervous before. Been a good way though. Excited, nervous, like going into a big match. But listen, thanks so much for having me on. Thanks to everybody on the panel, the chat. I'll be back tomorrow morning, of course, with a full Irish. That's every day at 10:30. Never miss it. And then tomorrow night will be the Bruised Banana. I'm pretty sure, Lawrence, you'll be on tomorrow night, I imagine, will you?
Yeah.
Sound. And
how many's
Aaron
on?
might be, I'm not sure. You. There's only about 4 or 5 on. 5, maybe 6 maximum, I think. I haven't asked many people. Yeah, if you're around, you're around. 7:30-ish. I think I've said 7:30. You pop in at any stage. It's up to you. If you're around, you're around.
I'll have to leave at 9. That's
no bother.
Yeah. Sweet.
But yeah, so I'll have the Bruised Banana tomorrow night, and then obviously the full Irish every morning. And just pop in, hit a sub, hit a like if you like it. But before I do finish, I will say there's a guy called Andrew Bowman in the chat. He's been in my chat. He shared a story with me. He said it's okay if I share it, that he was in hospital, struggling in hospital years back, and he sent a letter to Arsene Wenger, and Arsene Wenger sent a letter back to him, wishing him well and inspired him to become a coach, and he's doing his licenses now, and he's working his way up to being a professional coach. But just wanted to shout it out for him that the legend that is Mr. Arsene Wenger took the time to write back to him, and I can't see Mikel Arteta doing the same thing if someone wrote to him. But just big up to Andrew. He's an absolute legend. And listen, again, Jez, thanks for having me on. And I'll be back tomorrow morning doing my thing.
Pleasure, man. It's always a pleasure having you guys on. Be up to AFC Vigilante, putting all the links out, and to the legend that is Mama Flossie. Mate, VAR tonight. She was the VAR. But unfortunately, Mama had to overrule you on occasions, which referees should do. Anyway, gentlemen and chat, I'm going to do the outro, and take care, everyone. See you very soon, and big up. Have a great time.